Hey ladies and gentlemen, so this lesson I'm going to talk to you about how to print. So let's say you have your wonderfully beautiful blueprint. It's completely done. You think you're done is you have your views completely straight, you have all your dimensions, you have your parts list, you got your balloons, all the proper views, hidden lines, shaded, all that kind of stuff. So when you think you're ready to print, don't print it. You need to get another set of eyes on there. Have somebody else look at it. You need somebody else, a responsible person, somebody that's you think would be good at finding missing dimensions and those types of things. Have another person look at it. We don't want to print your thing twice. We don't want to print it 3 times. We don't want to print it 4 times. If there's 100 people and they all have to print it once, well, that's 100 pieces of paper. But if they each have to print it twice because they made a mistake or something like that, well, now that just doubled the amount of paper. Now we get 200 pieces of paper burned up. So we want to be efficient with our time and then also our resources like paper. So you need to get another set of eyes on here to help you find any missing dimensions and so on. So let's say we're ready to print. One thing that we should do is we should add some information down here. Now, if I go to my browser and I go to this field text thing, I can go to edit the field. I don't know why it's not working for me in this version. At least I used to be able to double click in here and then I could type stuff. Right now it's not working. So if one of you figures out what's going on with this here, you can let me know and then I will update this lesson. But for right now, so instead of typing in here, which that changes this information. So instead of typing in here, what we're just going to do is we're just going to add a text box on these things. So what's important is to get your name and then also the title. So we go to annotate text, just like making like a text box in, let's say, Word documents or whatever, Google Documents. So I click text, I drag where I'm going to want it. Let's say the title of my blueprint here is going to be Dragster. I push caps lock. I want my title should be in all caps. So I'm going to increase that size. So here's where I increase that size. And I could even type it in. Let's say I want it to be 0.4 inches tall. I can bold it, all that kind of stuff. So Dragster, I click OK. There's my title. Right now I'm still on this tool, so if I click right now, it's gonna like ask me to make another one. But I'm gonna press Escape. I'm gonna drag this, so it's a little bit nicer. That's good. And then then another thing I should do is I should put my name in here. So then that's where I put my name. So let's say I am truly ready to print. So then I go to Pro, Print, and then we need to change, we need to tell it where to print. We need to click this drop down menu and say, hey printer, print to room, for us it's usually going to be 112. So that's the computer lab. So we want to print to room 112. And then another thing that I need to click is best fit. If I click model 1-to-1 or anything like that, that's going to be no good. I need to click best fit. What that means is the computer is going to try and fit this whole thing on one piece of paper. If we don't click that, what might happen is it might print huge and we might get one piece of paper come out and it's like it's totally zoomed in view of part of your thing. That's not good. That's wasting paper and that's inappropriate. So what we need to do is we need to click best fit and then click OK and then it'll print. That's the story on how you print.